Radio Star with Nails and Tracy.
Radio Star.
Welcome, RadioStar ‘24, our 7th year.
Each year the format is slightly different, and in this edition we've whittled down all entries to a top 25.
And that's what we're going to reveal to you now.
We've had entries from voiceover talents,
Sports,
talk,
vloggers,
podcasters,
and all genres of music presenters.
and of course it's all with the help of our international judges.
And what we noticed this year about the judging, they were very interested in the voice, pace, the tone, delivery, timbre, inflection,
Creativity as well, including how do you get out of your link, what's your out cue,
relatability,
originality, freshness, something different.
word economy, grabbing the attention of the listener and keeping us hanging.
This year's standard was exceptional.
It really was. Okay, let's find out who's this year's RadioStar ‘24 Top 25. Let's go.
Radio Star.
Radio Star. The results.
From the UK, Ashley Conrad Bruno.
Hey guys, I'm Ashley Conrad. Welcome to London. It is London Fashion Week and I have like an exclusive for you. I've got a fashion show at 12 Waterloo Place. It is just black designers, black luxury wear. Let's go and have a look inside.
Also from the UK, Charlie Jai.
Brand spanking new, flavoursome, I'm now going to say, episode of Get Amplified on iLive UK. Going to leave you with my favourite track. You're hearing this one, remember, until I get sick of it. It's Loyal.
Jenny and Mark Steele from the UK.
What ingredient do you think they've added to make the perfect cuppa?
Salt.
How did you know that?
I read it.
You read it? You've taken the punchline away.
Oh, sorry.
Congratulations, Cameron Connor from Scotland.
So I'm going to set the scene, okay? I am devastated to announce that they're getting rid of crispy chocolate rolls. I know it's not that big of a deal, but I'm really upset.
In South Africa, Popotso Setsuane.
So let's talk about in terms of when we say justice has been served. What is the threshold? In this case, we have someone who is detained for such a
very good question. That
yes, and on the other hand, we have a family that says, "But if you do that, then you have failed us." When we say justice is served in this instance, what is the threshold?
Yeah, the threshold is that when you do the crime, you must do the time.
Also from South Africa, Siselo Halope.
Look, man, I had an amazing weekend. You are in the midst of a person whose team managed to successfully retain the MTN 8 trophy. And it's a new trophy, by the way, so, yeah. We'll chat about that a bit later on, but I just had to get it out the way.
In Northern Ireland, Sarah Campbell.
Well, you know me, dear listener. I do enjoy the finer things in life. And the only thing finer than the gorgeous furniture from Kilimu Bespoke Living is getting it for less. So when I heard about the FSNI sale event at CFC Interiors from September 23rd for 3 weeks only, and the huge savings on Kilimu Bespoke Living pieces, I had to tell everyone I know. So go on, my dears, get yourselves down there. You really don't want to miss out on all the fantastic offers.
From the UK, Dave Holt.
Good afternoon to Tasha. She says, where's all the cheese? Tasha, I have already played you Shaggy and Esplum. How much more cheese do you want? Right, on the way, going to play you some Franz Ferdinand and Arcade Fire. But first, this is Coldplay and Talk.
In Dubai, well done, Eddie Ahmadi.
That's Sabrina Carpenter with Espresso on Pulse 98.1. I'm Eddie. How you doing? How's your afternoon going? Here's a quick question. Have you ever wanted to do something in public but it was much of a hassle? It looked awkward, you never did it. Well, for me, it's the Turkish ice cream. I've never had Turkish ice cream. I really want to, but I'm scared to go up to the stand where the guy with the mustache is and ask for an ice cream. And I know for a fact that he's going to take out that long metal rod with the scoop at the end, get a scoop of ice cream and play with it with me. Like, oh, here you go. Here's your ice cream cone. No, it's on your left. It's on your right. Oh, do a little swoop and turn and all that. No, you see, I don't want to deal with that. I'm ready to pay 20% extra not to deal with that and just get my ice cream. Okay, it just feels humiliating in front of everyone. Actually, better yet, I feel it should be the normal price without the show of the guy doing the whole thing, and it should actually be 20% extra for the show. It's a special little thing. Otherwise, you just get your ice cream, walk away.
Callie Soward from the UK.
Make changes that feel right for you and live your life with broad brush strokes. But know that it's okay to put the brush down at times too. Find your way back to you.
He's been here before. It's Ben Ellis in the UK.
It's a miracle that he's back up on his feet. And Cunha over on the far side to Neto. And he's coming forward. Got Torres in front of him. Tries to go on the outside of Pau Torres, get towards the byline. He does get to the byline. And it's knocked into the nets. And Wolves have the lead. And it's the man who now does not have cotton wool sticking out of his nose in Wang Chang. But it's classic counter-attacking stuff. You get the ball to the byline, you pull it back, and he knocks the ball into the net to give Wolves the lead. Wolves 1, Aston Villa 0.
Well done, Jordan Bocat from Dubai.
Rihanna, Don't Stop the Music on 104.8 Channel 4. Hey, tell you what, did you see this story? It's doing the rounds in a minute. Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know this guy?
I'll be back.
He got spotted fixing potholes in Hollywood. Essentially, there was one near his house that he was just getting sick of never actually being fixed. So he decided to do it himself.
Oh, these two holes have been here for over a month. And we have been complaining to the city and been making them aware of it, and they have not responded.
I'm really surprised that the local council didn't respond to this. Like, if I was working at the council and I got a call from Arnold Schwarzenegger asking for something to be fixed, I'd do it straight away. Otherwise, I mean, you know.
I'll be back.
From France, Cédric Marouani.
Ce soir, c'est le match des parieurs sur Europe 1, la rencontre qu'on vous propose pour la première journée de Ligue des Champions. C'est Bruges qui reçoit le Paris Saint-Germain.
Hello, my name is Cédric Marouani. I'm French. When I was almost 15, I created something for a radio show, famous radio show in France. And so I invented that. It was like the position of the weekend. So basically it was me giving a Kama Sutra position, and the listeners has to test in the weekend, and then we talked on the Monday.
Chris Steffler from Canada.
So I've got quite the story for you. Hey, it's Chris hanging out, by the way. Valentine's Day was on Thursday, and if you celebrated, you definitely didn't celebrate this way. There's some guy, and I'll tell you about him in just a bit, that really wanted to ruin Valentine's Day. That's on the way. Now, on top of the on-air work that I do, I also work off the air on my podcast, The 3 C's Off Air, hosted by myself, Chris Steffler, and my two co-hosts, Cameron Shepard and Christian Wright. Here's a clip from our Plain Old Story segment on our show.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking.
It's time for a Plain Old Story with Chris, Cam, and Christian.
You know, go to the bathroom, on her seat,
yeah,
and then ended up smearing it all over the seat.
Wait, no. Spread out like peanut butter on the
I love how you had to like
actually. Actually, I think it would have been like Nutella. So you got a problem with that?
And here's a piece of production work that I got a chance to voice to promote Juno Awards week on 88.3 CJIQ. It's a Juno Awards weekend on CJIQ.
And the Juno goes to...
Here's another 2024 Juno nominee.
We've been turning up the stereo.
Hayley Grice in the UK.
And so I'm suggesting that there's a new TV show. What about if we did like a Towie, but the only way is Yorkshire? Would anyone be interested in that? I mean, I'm not suggesting that's going to be really successful in America, but what do you think about that, Hayley?
Yeah, you know what? I think that'd be the best version of The Only Way. It's like, forget Geordie Shore, forget Towie. Yorkshire. That's where it's at.
Why?
Well, we're just fantastic. We're tight. We know how to dress for our own weather. We've all got really nice dogs.
What, better dogs than anyone else?
Down there, they have these little fluffy things they put in their handbags. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, we've got proper dogs with proper length legs. Yeah.
I've got a spaniel. It's great.
Proper dog.
Yeah, proper dog. None of these little fashion dogs you find trotting around like after their owners.
So you think a reality show based in Yorkshire, The Only Way is Yorkshire, whatever it would be called, it would be better than the Essex or the Chelseas or the Geordie Shores?
Yes.
But you said that's because we're great, because the first thing on your list was because we're tight.
Yeah.
What? No, that's not a good thing, is it?
No. We can show people how to go out with 10 quid and come back with change.
That's what I'm talking about. But if you've been to Essex or Chelsea, then you'll know 10 quid isn't even half a pint.
Yes.
In all fairness.
That's one point to support it.
James,
it's cheaper.
Is she onto something? Do you think it would be a good thing?
I'd never even thought about it until I thought it was a terrible idea when you pitched it, John. But as what you've just said there, Hayley, I think the dogs, and if we're keeping it real and we're not all posturing ourselves with chiseled faces and fake tans, it could be a watchable show. I just worry about the fighting at the end of it.
Yeah, there'll be definitely a fight, especially if Hayley's involved.
No comment.
And from Ireland, Stephen Daly.
We got this message in from Karen to 0874 100 102.
Do you want to hear something funny? Me and my daughter were on our way down to her friend's house because I had to bring her, and for some strange reason the sat-nav decided to take us on a wee scenic route under Ben Bulben Mountain. Beautiful and all that, beautiful evening, lovely and sunny, la la la. And next thing, the tyre kind of stopped working. It kind of blew up, so we're sitting here on a road that we don't really know, and we're just waiting on some help to come, so...
Oh man, I feel so terrible for laughing at poor Karen's misfortune stuck on the side of the road in County Sligo. Let's give her a ring and see how Karen is doing at the moment. Hang on. 6... Hiya, Karen.
Hi.
How's it going? It's Stephen here in Today FM. Are you well?
I'm very well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right, thanks.
I'm all right,
Are you still stranded?
Do you know something? The gods above opened up and sent us some man that's actually done more than he was meant to do. He fixed the boot and everything. The boot wasn't open, but we were stranded for the last half an hour under Ben Bulben Mountain in Sligo, so...
Listen, at least the view was good, you know?
The view's absolutely gorgeous. And you know what, Stephen? Listen to this, right? Wait till you hear this for a laugh. I would never have came this way. I would have went straight down to Bundoran Road, but for some reason we said we'd take the scenic route. We took the scenic route, all right.
You won't be doing that again in a hurry.
Ollie Hilton in the UK.
My flat is rapidly becoming Lapland. Honestly, it's driving me mad. We have a tree, we've got fairy lights everywhere. I can deal with that stuff, even though in my view it is probably a little bit early. But my girlfriend crossed a line yesterday. I'm going to be honest with you. She crossed a line. I came home, long day of work, hours drive from Catterick back to York, and I saw a guilty look on my girlfriend's face, and I looked down into my guinea pig's cage, and they were both wearing Santa hats. I'm not joking you. It is not even December. Maybe I'm a Grinch, maybe, but I think it's too early for that. And I think, to be honest, even if we're on Christmas Eve, I think guinea pigs wearing Santa hats, I think that might be a step too far.
Well done, Kayla Jules from Canada.
It's Jump 1069. I'm Kayla, and is it safe to say that 2023 is the year of Taylor Swift? Between the Eras Tour movie dominating at the box office even before it comes out, she dropped 2 Taylor's version albums with Speak Now and 1989. She's just killing it this year. And honestly, as a Swiftie, I cannot complain. I guess you could say she's got good karma. Here she is now on Jump 1069.
Sammy Hussey in the UK.
It's Hussey on Select Radio. On the way, I've got a remix of Davido's Unavailable coming from Lazare. That is an absolute bop. And also, Jean-Philippe on the edit of Swedish House Mafia Save the World. I've got a couple of other special ones to play for you as well. Let's get into this one though. Ferrari by an artist called Della. Here on Select Radio. I remember the first time I heard this track, I ran straight to school. It was break time. I had a couple of people around me. I was like, get their headphones on, check this. Those headphones, by the way, £15 they cost me, and they were the best headphones I've ever had. R.I.P. to the headphones. The track though, iconic. Jean-Philippe on the edit. This is Hussey on Select Radio. Time to get those trumpets out now. This San Pacho, it's called Trompetta.
Oh, well done, AJ Mack from Scotland.
How you doing? I'm AJ, and I think it would be a great addition to Love Island 2024 because I've got the charm for it. I've been told I've got the looks for it by my mother, and What do you mean this isn't for Love Island? I am joking, of course. It's for RadioStar 2024. This is something I've wanted to do for the past couple of years, and I don't know why I've held it back for so long, because I've seen it on LinkedIn. I've seen people doing really well, really extremely talented presenters, actually. And this year I'm turning 30, right? And if I don't do it now, I probably won't do it. And I know you probably hear this all the time, and it's a bit of a cliche for you now, so I get it. But radio has been my life, etc, etc, etc. At least for the past 4 years now, I've been studying it at college and uni, and I just love the whole idea of waking up, going to work as a presenter. That is the pinnacle of success for me. And I've seen so many people do well who were involved in RadioStar, basically. I want a piece of that pie, so I thought I'd do a little video rather than just sending you some audio. Even if you don't pick me, you know who I am at least, and that's a kind of baby step for me anyway. So thank you for watching. I think I've made the right kind of video. I don't know. We'll find out.
Top 5, Neil Clark, United Kingdom.
Is it right to have a what if thought during pregnancy?
Yes, I think, I had leukemia when I was 15 and I was told that I could never have children. So to be blessed, every time that I was pregnant, I always had that what if.
One of your songs on here, How Long Will I Love You?
Yes.
By Ellie Goulding.
Yes.
I'm taking from that was a poignant time in whilst in hospital.
Yeah.
Because you didn't know how long you had.
No, we really didn't.
What is it then about that song?
It was me. I was asking myself, how long will I get to love him, physically seeing him, but also me telling him that I will love him forever, regardless of what happens. We will always love him.
How long will I love you? Billy Kirkwood from Scotland.
I love Eurovision. Like, I know,
really?
I know I might not look like the type of guy that loves Eurovision, but I pure love Eurovision. Like, I really like it.
I've got mates that throw a Eurovision party.
Oh, I'd love that. I'd actually love that. that would be great. Like, all I've got to say is, like, you see if we don't get, like, at least a decent amount of points this year, right, then just start sending folk as a joke. I like the idea of it being jury service. It's like, oh no, what's this letter here? Oh no, Diane, I've only been put in for Eurovision. Oh, you're joking. I know I'm going to have to take a couple of weeks off my work. Oh, that's a nightmare, that.
Raging.
Just go all about the place. You having a Michael? What? You called up for Eurovision? Oh, he did not. He'll be
It's a shame.
Send
our condolences.
In Canada, it's Chris Ash.
Bruno Mars and Marry You on the Chris Ash Show on Mix. And in Florida, they are scheduling the vaccine in a pretty sweet way. They're going to be using Eventbrite, the ticket website, like it's a music festival. But imagine if they promoted it that way. Do you need to disconnect after 2020? Then make sure you grab your tickets to Coronacella, featuring The Cure. No, not that cure. The vaccine for COVID-19. The most exciting event of 2021. Because it might be the only one. 95% more effective than Fire Festival.
Unbelievable.
And just announced, a bunch of Alberta MLAs performing It Wasn't Me. Coronacella 2021.
Thank you so much.
This is the Chris Show.
Join the conversation.
Well, I heard you talking about June bugs.
June bugs, yes.
Yeah. Did you know that if you see a June bug lying on its back, you're to flip it over?
Oh, I mean, I do that whenever I see anything on its back.
How nice of you. What a southern gentleman.
Oh, Lord.
Jason Webster from the UK.
What a punish Nostradamus must have been. Imagine this, 1555, in France, you're having a nice time, pub garden, un beer, see if you play, you know, stuff like that. In walks Debbie Downer, Nostradamus, with another prediction. Oh, in 2020, there's going to be COVID. You'll be looking at your watch, making up an excuse to leave. I've got to go. Moulin Rouge is on. I don't know. I just had to think of something old and French quick. They're making the Eiffel Tower. I don't know what was around back then. He's like the person you don't want to chat to at a party, isn't he, Nostradamus? Right, James Arthur now, it's Blindside. There's a video online of this guy, right, and he's having an absolute laughing fit. I love it when you're like that. You just can't stop laughing, can you? And it's very sweet, but also, people are saying it sounds like the EastEnders theme tune, his laugh, so here we go. Right, if I put them together, hold on. Yeah, okay. There are definite moments. It kind of does, you know. At definite moments, his laugh is EastEnders theme tune. Amazing what you can go viral for, isn't it? Imagine when he's old and his grandkids are like, "Granddad, did you ever go viral back in the day?" And he's like, "Well, actually, yes, I did." Right, Throwback Thursday continues with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys, and Dua Lipa's Houdini's next.
And finally, well done, Mandy Evans-Ewing from the UK.
So, it's Christmas. And I'm wondering what gifts 2019 brought for you. Were you one of the super lucky people who found a golden ticket in our treasure hunt in the autumn and won a pass to either Radio 1's Big Weekend 2020, the sold-out Glastonbury 50th anniversary, or Reading or Leeds Festival? Whatever you're celebrating, whether it's winter solstice, Mother Night, midwinter, Yule, Christmas, Pancha Ganapati, Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, or any other full-on festive occasion, we wish you peace, love and light, winter warmth and wonder, and top tunes to see you through the season. And that's what we're here for. And we are with Harry Styles all the way, whose mantra is treat people with kindness.
Here's to round one. Congratulations to one and all of our top 25. Well done, everyone. Keep an eye on your emails because challenge number 1 is coming your way. Let the fun begin.